What is up, everyone? Sir Dr. K here, and welcome back to LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. It's Boba Fett and Han, and apparently we have a bit of infighting going on here. I don't know what Han hopes to accomplish here, but he ain't gonna accomplish it. Because, yeah. And real quick, okay, I don't see a second Han here, so we're just gonna do it as this. And let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's the Echo Base one, so that's gonna be fun. And, yep, pretty good lineup. What Force users did we have? We've got, oh, that was a frame drop. We've got Dooku, okay, I think Dooku, okay, we've got Dooku and Anakin Padawan. And then a skull guy, or skeleton guy, and then some guys there, and then R2, perfect. Now I do want to mention some exciting things have happened. So I figured out some issues that I was having with OBS 3 actually. The first was just a minor issue that I noticed with trying to have OBS correctly detect full screen applications. It just wasn't working, and I just stumbled across someone online mentioning that they just had to run it as an administrator in order to get it to do that. So now it works, which actually doesn't affect the LEGO Star Wars videos and doesn't really affect quality in general, but that's the thing. Okay, now I want to try something. I'm thinking, since we're invincible, if we like ever come across any enemies and they try to harm us, they will probably, we should be able to retain our helmets there. We'll see. I don't know. But then another thing that the second one, actually, which was the second one? Wait, we lost it right there. Okay, hang on. We're gonna switch to Han. So now, yeah, it's the trick of trying to remember. Hey, guys, shoot at me. Okay, no, we don't keep the thing. Okay, whatever. I didn't really want it anyway. So, anyway, so the second issue that I had was with the graphical quality, which I've noticed ever since starting actually recording with OBS rather than the NVIDIA Shadowplay. And it turns out I just had it set to a frame rate that was too low, and so I've tweaked some settings and got it running with a different mode rather than a constant bit rate. It's just got a target quality. It uses however much data it needs to get that. So that'll make the individual frames look a lot better. And then the last thing was a weird issue that I discovered in OBS where it would skip frames. And I actually posted about it in the official HitFilm forums as well as on Reddit, which I'll have links to down below if you want to check it out in detail. But basically, HitFilm was skipping frames, and eventually I figured out it was because I was recording with OBS into an MKV file and then remuxing it into MP4 so that it could be edited in HitFilm. But for some reason, HitFilm didn't even like those remuxed MKVs that were actually MP4s, and so it would just skip frames. And so now I have it recording directly to MP4s, and it works like a charm. So all of the videos that I edit should be nice and smooth, where the ones in the past would not have been particularly smooth, or some of the ones. So yeah, that's exciting. And then we'll just right. Hang on. I think that's a double score zone up there, maybe? Let's see. But then we're with the... come on, get on the thing. Yeah, it's a double score zone, but the unfortunate thing is that with the coin magnet, we're getting the studs before we actually get into the zone. So like you'll see that I don't think it had the multiplier applied when we got that stud. But that's fine. We're rich anyway, so it's not like it'll make much of a difference. And this is a fun one because it's just an unskippable not cutscene that's like a cutscene, which is fun. And then I'm pretty sure it actually spawns some coins that we cannot get before they despawn, or maybe it doesn't spawn any coins. I don't know. But anyway, we have this area, which we should be able to blow up by just spamming and blowing up everything. There we go. And the nice thing is these little heaters to melt the things. One shot with the with all our extras, and they're gone. So I guess another thing worth mentioning is that right before starting recording, I just brought up the volume of the game. Well, basically the desktop audio, which is in this case the game audio for Lego Star Wars. So I brought that up just a bit because I noticed as I was recording that it was a bit hard to hear. And look at how they walk. That is so weird. Like, can we do that? Yep. That's their walking animation. They're all like bobbing their heads like they're listening to some sick beats. But then when you're running, they're just like normal. And they don't build. Lame. And actually this doesn't do us any good, except gives us a mechanism. Oh, hey, more troopers. We'll go ahead and use this. Why not? And then, okay. We won't keep using it. And then we'll destroy it again for the studs, and then we won't do it anymore because that would take too much time, and we are not short on studs anyway. So, here we are, next area. If we head over here, yeah. Okay, I guess another thing, man, I'm really bad at the live commentary thing, but another thing to mention about the hit film stuff, well, and the OBS graphical quality, and that was a frame drop, is that I will, so I'm actually recording this the day that the previous Lego Star Wars video will go live, which I was able to get the hit film fix implemented for that, but just by re-encoding it in Handbrake. I wasn't able to, well, I recorded it with the lower bitrate before I realized that was a problem, so it will have the lower bitrate, but this one and all of the Lego Star Wars videos after it will be good. But then I also have some other videos that I don't want to give away too much, but they're going to be pretty exciting. The first couple ones of those are already recorded. I just need to record some supplemental footage and edit them. So hopefully that'll be done by this Saturday. We'll see. But those first couple videos will not be... Oh, and that's the wrong orientation. Okay. So I think we need the other one. But those first couple videos will be with the low bit rate and thus pretty poor graphical quality. And it's actually a bit more of a nuisance in that context than it is in other ones. And no, those both are the wrong orientation. How are we supposed to do that? I do not understand how we're supposed to fit the thing in the thing. But we can go ahead and do this and get that sorted out. So, yeah. I also did a slightly crazy thing that I also don't want to spoil, but I'll probably be doing a video about. So you can look forward to that. Oh, cool. That's interesting. I did not expect to be able to get that just by jumping. Then that'll go there. And we'll get some studs. And then... Man, the frame drops. Okay, I did a bit of test footage right before starting recording here. And the frame rates were a bit on the lower side, but, you know, now it actually looks like there's some frame drops going on with like, locally on the computer rather than with the recording. And yeah, there's nothing up there. But that's okay. Let's just push this through here again, I guess, and see if anything changes. Because it kind of looks like we have to rotate it 90 degrees, but how are we supposed to do that? Like, it is impossible. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Okay. Dang it. The ice mechanic here is pretty wonky. So, Yeah. We'll just have to push this back out. And, yeah, figure out how we're supposed to rotate it 90 degrees. Because we definitely need to get that mini kit. Is there anything over here? Oh, an R2 area. That looks like something we should explore. And... oh, hi guys. Mind if I join you? I lied, I wasn't going to join you. Oh boy. That looks like a mini kit. So we'll just build this little autonomous sled. Okay, no, it's not autonomous. It's forcible. And then it's autonomous. And then, so you can force the parts for the mini kit, and then build the mini kit, which actually gives different parts, which is kind of, oh, jeez. Well, that's lame. What is it just doing? It's just doing figure eights. Okay. So that puts us up to 7 out of 10. And so then we'll just, we also need to explore this area right here. Boom. Whoa. Look at that. No way. A blue stud. Okay, yeah, that's boring. So we'll just build that. And get a blue stud. That's pretty cool. And then we can blow up that. Yep. I do quite like being invincible. Because it takes a lot of the challenge out of the game. Which, you know, I already, you know, succeeded in the challenge. So, how to rotate that? Okay, let's just head up here, and we have to be a Force user. Actually, we can do it as Anakin because we have the Dark Force power up. And that's pretty much it for that. And okay, that like triple flip, that's actually like pretty legit. But where do we get that rotated thing? Like, I see no place. Hang on. Ooh, can we, how far can we push this over? Let's see, because if we can like get it up into the air, maybe. I don't know. Nope. Ah. What is up with that? Okay, hang on. Let's try moving this to the center. Nailed it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, at least. Oh my. I might have gotten it a bit stuck. Oh boy. Whew. That was a close one. Huh. Okay. So let's just, I guess, push it here again and try to figure something out. It's because no. That's a real head scratcher. Hang on. Can we pound that? No. Because it definitely has to go in there, but it's the wrong orientation. No, it was the right orientation. Ah, okay, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Well, disaster averted. That's cool. And then we'll just need to be 3PO to move on. And then we can head over here, break these, and we can just hover over them as they break, as Han, or Boba Fett. I know my characters. And, yeah, then it's this area, which is actually, like, super easy now that we have, well, no, not super easy, but it's made easier because one of the challenges is to get all those blue studs. Not a challenge for us, though, because, yeah, we should be able to, then we see we just have to hit the buttons, which we got 2, so that's pretty good. So we'll just have to go around and round until we get them all. Till we catch them all, pretty much. Oh yeah, and that's Luke Skywalker, whose double jump is not nearly as graceful as Han Solo's. Ooh, yes! 2 tries. That is pretty good. I am not going to complain about that. And that's a Rebel engineer. That's an AT-AT driver. Okay, I glanced at it, and I thought it said diver, and I was like, wait, what? That does not look like a diver suit. just blow those up and lose some studs, which is kind of dumb. But it's whatever, we'll survive. And there's a red brick over there. I think I remember how we get it ish. Okay, and then we have this bonus area, which is fun. I remember this. I remember it actually like it was yesterday. It's kind of weird, but it's whatever. For some reason, that box in front of the door was what was determining whether it was open or not, which is weird. We can force that. Force and get nothing from that, I guess. But I remember, were we in here for, we must have been in here for story mode, because that would have been a mini kit. How did we get in here? I guess we had 3PO with us. Huh. I guess I'm not used to double score zones being accessible in free play, or in story, except that first area. What would have been that first double score zone, or the mini double score zones on like the shelves with the explosive train thing going around? That would have been accessible in story mode, I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, we wouldn't have had a double jump, but I think you can kind of get up there. Maybe. I don't know. Then, Count Dooku will go over there. And there we have it. Next area. We'll blow up everything that we can. And then, brace ourselves for this lovely area. I should have just done the Y switcheroo. Yeah. So we'll force that. Oh, wait. We have to force it longer for some reason. But not that one. Oh, geez. Yeah, and see there, that's the problem. If you miss it by going too far or not far enough, you have to slide all the way back. Oh, man. That was close. Ah, yes. There we go. Ah, no, they're falling down. Okay, good. Oh, that was a frame drop. I don't know why, but that was a thing. Then if we go over here and have a little something. Right, I remember this too. I think we accessed it in story mode as well. Man, it's... Well, no, we couldn't have, because this is... it requires Dark Force, and I don't think you ever play... Well... Okay, I don't remember ever playing as in story as someone who who uses the dark side. I guess technically, if you count Anakin or something like that, then you would do that at the end of episode 3, kind of. Well, not so much. I don't know. It's weird, but okay. There's no more force ability things there, and then we also have the Tauntauns. Those are Tauntauns, right? I always get my Star Wars animals mixed up, except Rancor. I know what a Rancor is, that's for sure. Then we can just drop back down. Oh, right. I was trying to put away my saber, but did that. And so we'll just head over here, which is a fun place. And, right. Need R2. And then we'll head in here. And... there's a red brick down there. So what we have to do is, like, do this. Just play the slots. but not, I don't know. It's weird. Like, why would you have in a base a lever that just randomly decides if it's going to work or not? Like, why would anyone think that's a good idea? And I think that one just doesn't work. Maybe we have to do this first? Or blow up some of this stuff? I don't know. I think maybe we have to actually go down there before we can use these. So... no, that one did it. Okay, there's a mini kit, which is great. And then so if we go over here, then we should be able to open up the far... garage doors, basically. Yeah! Awesome. So, that's awesome. We'll just head back here, and since we can, and it doesn't make a difference, we'll just slide down once we get to this little area. Or roll down, I should say, because we're Han. And what is up with the Dark Force right there? Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Okay, action time. And by action, I mean, you know, destroying a bunch of stormtroopers, because this is easy peasy stuff with the invincibility. We don't even need to build up that turret. We just use our hand-built blaster, but of course we don't want to skip that red brick, or that mini kit over there, or anything else. And that's all that we have. Awesome. So then we'll just blow up everything for good measure. And also, notice this does that little shiny thing, but it doesn't actually seem to serve any function other than, you know, shining. And power up, which doesn't do much. Because I don't... Well, actually, let's go ahead and build this super fast. That's fun. Ooh, blue stud. I won't say no to that. Just keep that going. And then a bunch of non-blue studs. I won't say no to that either. And blow them up again for more studs. Basically, you can just build them and destroy them indefinitely to get a bunch of studs. And that was an adventure. Did you hear, like, Wicket's rapid fire clicking and... there we go. Alright. I'm not sure this is worth it. I'm thinking we should probably do it just for good measure. Just to make sure we get all the studs up at the top. And then we should... Let's see if we can hit 10 million. I don't know if we'll... Well, I guess if nothing else, we could probably just build and destroy those turrets a few more times. Hopefully they still give studs. If not, then that wouldn't work. But we'll see. We'll see. And I will go ahead and switch to Dooku to have the high jump or double jump thing. Okay, so if we build these up more, do they still give studs? Oh, they don't. Okay, so there's no infinite stud thing there. But we can just build this up because we've got everything, which is great. But then I think we have to actually, yeah, we have to address the troopers. We can just do it as Wicket. Why not? Because, yeah, look at that. We don't even have Super Ewok catapult, but they're still exploding because, you know, exploding blaster bolts, I guess. Can Wicket? Yeah, because the Tauntaun just catapult. Oh, right, we have to build that as well. Can Wicket build? I don't. Let's see. Yes, you can. Good. Okay, so that for some reason the turret up at the top allows the doors to open, which is kind of weird. Ooh, wow, we're okay. We're actually a bit closer than I was expecting to 10 million. So let's see if we can hit it. And will they keep coming indefinitely? I'm kind of thinking probably not. If they were to come indefinitely, then we'd be able to definitely hit that target of 10 million. But, oh hey, more enemies. Glorious. Glorious, glorious. And look at that, 10 million. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and finish it up. And there we are. Fast build. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, it is time to go ahead and unlock that because it's an awesome power-up. And yeah, we definitely want that. So we're up at, I'm gonna guess we're, well, I'm not gonna guess because, also, look at this mini kit. It's like as mini as that snowspeeder was, which is disproportionately mini compared to most mini kits, which is weird, but that's whatever. They give it the same amount of studs, so that's what I care about. So let's see what tiny dent that fast build power-up makes in our total stud count. And, oh man, I'm so excited. Come on, come on. I don't have all day. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. Anyway, hang on. I think Han is faster. Back. Well, not when he's getting held up by someone else in traffic. Okay, here we go. We'll just need to scroll over here. to self-destruct and fast build. I didn't even look at the price. But I'm sure it was worth it. So, then we should be able to just go up here a little bit. And, oh yes. Okay, so that's going to do it for me, guys. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe as you see fit. You can subscribe up there, watch the other videos over there, and watch the series. Wait. Watch the other videos up there with the series playlist, and watch the previous one over there. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will figuratively see you in the next one.